Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to online course on Python basics. Today we will see about filter function. The filter function, as the name suggests, it is used to filter items from an iterable object, that is a list, tuple, set, dictionary, etc. for which a function returns true. So function basically takes two parameters. First parameter is function, and the second parameter is iterable. The function is to be run for each item in the iterable, and it returns either true or false. And then filter function returns all the elements for which the function returns true as a filter object. And here in the example we have used a random number of list, and then we have used a lambda function to check if the number is even or odd. So if the number is even, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Then we have used the filter function, and then we'll filter out all the even numbers. So let us take it here on our IDE. So this is the spider ID we use here. So random numbers rather we will use. Random numbers is equal to some random numbers we'll use. So these are random numbers we have used, and then we will use this lambda function. We can use traditional def function as well, using def keyword lambda, and we'll pass this b parameter we will pass, and then we will return b percentage 2 will equal to 0. So it will return true if the number is this b is even, otherwise it will return false. So we'll store this even numbers list using this filter function. So the first parameter, as it you can see here, is a function. So we'll pass this lambda function and then random numbers random numbers. So if we execute this three lines of code, we can see here this is a random numbers, and if we see this, the type of this filter even numbers, this variable, we can see it is a filter object. So what it is, let us check it using print function. Print even underscore numbers. So if I execute this line 5, we can see it is filter object. So we don't see any even number in this variable even numbers. So how we can see, there is two way. First way is to just look through this filter object. So for I in even underscore numbers, print I. So this will print all the even numbers present in this variable: 8, 10, 18, 20, 8, 10, 18, and 20. So these are four even numbers present in this random numbers, and it has been filtered out. The second way is just using converting this filtered object into list or tuple. So first I will use this list here, not here. We'll use here the filter. So here just before. So filter. So what will happen? The filtered object will be converted back into this a list. And if I execute now this four lines of code, then it will give the filtered even numbers: 8, 10, 18, 20. Now we'll check uh, using traditional function using def keyword. So for this we will have a alphabets list. So alphabets list is some random list we will have, and then we will use some, this one must be within the code, otherwise it will throw error. So I is A, then O. So these are random alphabets list. And what do we want to filter out? We want to filter out all the vowels from this alphabets list. So we'll make a function def vowels, and we will pass a parameter char, and we'll use this. So to check if the alphabet is a vowel or not, we'll have a vowels list. Vowels list equal to A, then E, then I, O, then U. So these are 5 vowels in English alphabet. So if char is in this vowels list, it means the character is vowel. So we will return true. Else, else we will return by, mm, else we will return false. That's it. Now we can use this filtered list of filtered vowels. We can use filtered vowels is equal to this list we will use, or we can use tuple. So let us make it here tuple, and we will use this filter function. Filter function and 2 parameters. First is the function, so vowels, and mind it here we don't use the parameters. The only the function name is used. We don't pass this parenthesis and the parameters here. Then the alphabets list. So this one, and then we will print this filtered vowels. So we'll execute this, and we'll check if what it returns. You can see here A, I, O. Why does it not returning E? Okay, this one, char. So since E capital E, it is in uppercase, and we have used only the lowercase alphabets as a vowel list. So we need to convert it into lower, and then we will check. So it will return all the upper as well as the lowercase vowels. A, E, I, O. That's it. There is one more case in the filter function. So if none is passed inside filter function as first argument, then it returns all the values which return true if converted to boolean. What I mean to say, that suppose if I use this bool function and if I pass 0, then what it returns, we have seen in our earlier videos that it returns false. If I use empty string, then also it returns false. If it is empty list, empty tuples, then also it will return false. So when we use none as the first parameter in the filter function, then it returns all the elements for which bool function returns true. So let us take it, we will use this random list is equal to something we will use true, then 0, then empty list, empty string, then empty list, then some numbers, then some string, then false. So whatever we want to pass, we can make a random list, and then we will use this filtered list is equal to this. We will use this list, and then we will pass use filter function. Filter, and then the first parameter we'll use as a none in place of the function. So none will check if the element is returning true, the bool of the element returning true or false. So if it returns true, then it will be filtered out. Then we will use random list, and we'll print this to see what are the elements it has returned. So if I execute this 3 lines of code, it should return all the elements for which the bool function returns true. So this one true 1, 2, 3 and ABS. For rest of the things 0, empty string, empty list and false, the bool function returns false. So this is the basic of filter function. There is one task for the viewers as well. Please do write a code to filter out all the prime numbers from thousand numbers first thousand numbers. And if you face any difficulty, you could comment in the comment section of the video. uh, i will I'll post the code of the code of this if you face any difficulty. Otherwise you can post your own code and we'll check uh, which is the fastest way to find out the prime numbers, or filter out the prime numbers from first thousand numbers. I hope you must have enjoyed the video. uh, if you like the video, then please don't forget to like, subscribe and share it. Thank you.